I realized when I was going through my list of videos to watch that it has been a good while since I've seen anything from Andrew Schulz. This one's been in my list since early on, since probably mid last year when I started doing comedy reactions. I think probably after I had done an initial Schulz reaction. So this is called Gender Equality Isn't All Bad. It's not very long. So let's see what he has to say. I kind of feel like I sort of know what the tone of this is going to be, but let's find out. Okay, I'm going to apologize in advance. The source audio is pretty low, but I don't want to bump up the audio too much because it just might be way too loud. But I've messed around with it and it just sounds like it's this. It's not my setting. So we'll see how it goes. Here we go. For real this time.
There's no nuance anymore. Nothing's all good, nothing's all bad. Right? There's a lot of countries in the world that treat women like shit. That's fucked up. But they got the best food.
Okay. I wasn't expecting him to go there.
That's undeniable, right? The more countries like stay in the kitchen, the better the food comes out of the kitchen, right? It does. It comes out more delicious that way.
Is that Selena on his shirt? Sorry, I'm distracted trying to figure out who that is. It looks like Selena, but I can't tell for sure. Okay, sorry. Let's proceed again.
It's out of the kitchen, right? It does. It comes out more delicious that way. Have you ever eaten food from a country where the women are equal? Oh, get the fuck. Get it away. Get away. What is that? Equality cuisine? Move it.
Equality cuisine?
Move.
Okay, it's nasty.
Nobody in this room has ever said, you know what we should do for dinner tonight? Canadian. Never been said. Never.
Also, English food. And I don't think American in general, like we're kind of like a combination of a bunch of different things, some of the stuff we have, but he almost has a bit of a point, you know? I mean, is Australian food known for its cuisine specifically? I'm thinking of different Western countries where, you know, men and women are equal, if not like women more equal than men. I never thought about it that way. The point that he's making never occurred to me.
Has ever said, you know what we should do for dinner tonight? Canadian. Never been said. Never once. Canada treats their women equally. Their food is fucking dog shit. It's disgusting. Canadian bacon? Kill yourself if you like Canadian bacon. What is this coaster of ham? What am I looking at? Canada, not everything has to be a hockey puck. You know that, right? I don't even like that they call it bacon. You're just piggybacking on how delicious bacon is. It's insulting to bacon. I got a gay friend, he calls his butthole his back pussy.
No.
That's Canadian bacon. That's what that is. That's what that is. Don't Canadian bacon your asshole, okay? You know what it is. All I'm saying is you need oppression for flavor. That's where the flavor comes from. You need it. Look, understand, I don't want that. Okay, I don't want the oppression. I'm someone who loves women, okay? Obviously, as someone who loves women, I wish women, you had it in you to go in the kitchen on your own. You know, make the food tasty. Unfortunately,
you have to be forced.
History shows you need a little bit of a nudge, you know. And then lasagna. That's how we get lasagna. If you want the lasagna, you can't have good lasagna without a, what the fuck is this, Marie? That's... You call that lasagna, Marie? My nonna spinning in her grave right now. She looking.
Oh, geez.
You flip that table, next week's lasagna, mwah, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Oops, sorry, I didn't realize that thing was in the way the whole time.
I'm telling you, I looked this shit up. I looked up the most equal country in the world in terms of gender. Do any of you guys know what it is? Sweden. You're absolutely right, whoever said Sweden. There you go. Sweden, most equal country in the world. More women in government, more female CEOs, and more female engineers than any other country in the world. Swedish food, horrendous. Disgusting. They only sell it at IKEA. You can't even
only
buy
sell it at
Swedish
IKEA.
food. You can't buy Swedish food. They don't have restaurants. They make you walk a maze for 12 hours. You have to... They lock you in an airplane hangar for 12 hours, and then they lie to you about where the exit is. Oh, exit to the right. I've been turning right for 3 weeks. I want to see my family, IKEA. I want to go home to my family.
Okay, I guess
Let me out.
I guess I don't get the IKEA references because, well, I've never been in an IKEA store. I just know of IKEA. I don't even know if we have any in the area. If we do, I've just never been there. Okay.
IKEA. I want to go home to my family. Let me out of here. What do I have to... Give me the meatballs. I'll eat the fucking meatballs. I don't care. You've pushed me to the point of starvation. I don't care if there's horse in them. Put the sea biscuit balls on a plate. I'll fucking eat them.
Okay.
Just saying. Then you look at the Middle East, right? Rough for women out there. It's disgusting the way they treat women in the Middle East. You want to know what's not disgusting?
Food.
In the Middle East. Halal, guys. Middle Eastern food is so good, the women have to wear a veil so they don't eat it. That's how delicious Middle Eastern food is. If you didn't know.
Okay.
Wikipedia that, all right?
Wikipedia that. Okay. That's funny. That went in a direction I was not anticipating. And I've seen different Andrew Schulz videos over the past year. Not a ton, but enough that I know his style of humor. I didn't expect him to go in the direction of cooking, but he does have a point. I honestly, like I mentioned earlier, I never thought of it that way. It's like maybe because women are more free or equal in certain Western countries, they don't dedicate the time to making good cuisine. That's his point, I suppose. But that's interesting. However, some of the best chefs in the world are men, so my husband's a better cook than me. I absolutely hate to cook. Yeah, can't stand it. I'd rather be doing something else. Anyway, but that's funny. That was entertaining. Not really a whole lot of commentary to be had. I'm just busy processing in my mind what he said. That is an excellent point. You know, it's funny how a lot of times comedians will put things in a certain perspective you never really thought of before. And I've encountered that a few times throughout the course of reacting to different comedians. Some, they put things in a way I kind of expect, or it's stuff I've thought of before. It's not anything surprising. But others come at things from just a perspective that eluded me. I just was never in my sphere of thought at all. But that's muy interesante. Okay, well, I don't think I have anything further. So I believe I will wrap this one up. It's kind of short, like I said. This entire video might actually be under 10 minutes long, surprisingly. Oh. All right, you guys. Bye.